Hi and welcome to today's Pilates class. You're going to need a sit fit or a Pilates disc and a piece of TheraBand. We're going to begin sitting on the front half of the sit fit. So because it's air filled, it's almost like you're sitting on the ground, but the cushion is helping you stay upright. So if you're very comfortable sitting with your legs crossed with no sit fit, you can choose not to use it. Otherwise, it adds a little bit of support under your sitting bones to keep you nice and tall. You're going to take your piece of TheraBand and you're going to place it behind your ribs. And you're going to bring the pieces towards the front. And you're going to crisscross, hanging on to each side like so, okay? So you're on the ribs, on the lower ribs, and you're going to close your eyes and you're going to focus on trying to breathe into your lower ribs, into your back ribs, and feel the expansion against the rubber band. So breathe in through your back ribs, into your side ribs, and then exhale, let it go. So you're trying to expand and push against the TheraBand as you breathe in. As you exhale, soften and let the TheraBand get tight again. Inhale against the resistance. Exhale, soften and let go. 2 more breaths. One more time. Good. Open your eyes. You're going to bring your arms out in front of you. You're still crisscrossed here. You're going to pull your arms away so you're spreading your shoulder blades apart and then shoulder blades together. Shoulder blades apart, together. Shoulder blades apart, together. No bending at the elbows, reaching long and back. Reach, reach, and reach. Good. Now as your arms come forward, you're going to tuck the tail and you're going to round your spine back, drop the head, and then come up tall, extend your spine, look up, open your chest, reach your arms back. Arms come forward, tuck the tail, drop the chin, round forward, and then open your arms back, pull the chest forward, look up, extend. Keep going, alternating from rounding forward to extending back, rounding forward, extending back. 2 more. And you're going to hold here. Arms will come towards the center. You're going to bring the right arm over to the right, looking at your thumb all the way through, back to center, and then left. Keep your eyes gazing at your thumbs or your thumb, and open the right and center. Open the left and center. Now keeping your fists together, both will go over to the right, center, and both to the left. Center. Inhale over, exhale, center, and reach over and center. Nicely done. Release the band. You're going to bring it out in front of you. You're going to bring, so you're wanting to get a little bit of a stretch through the band, so you decide how, the closer your hands are together, the more resistance, obviously. So choose what's comfortable. You're going to float your arms up over your head, and you're going to reach the TheraBand apart and back to center. Now you're going to side bend to the right, open the TheraBand, back to center. Side bend left, reach the TheraBand apart and center. Over to the right, pull the TheraBand apart, center, and to the left. Good. This time you're going to go over to the right. Your hand will come down to the floor, and you're going to keep your hand down. You're going to straighten your body, but keeping some stretch on the band. Back to center and right. Center to the right. 2 more. Last one. And pull your arms overhead, switch over to the left, hand comes down, straighten your spine, and come over to the left. Straighten, left, straighten, left, 2 more. Last one, and to the center. Nicely done. You're going to extend the right leg. You're going to have your leg coming out to the side, flexing your toes, and rotating your entire leg bone so the whole leg bone rotates inwards, okay? We're going to take the TheraBand, you're going to throw it behind your back, and your left hand's going to come behind your back. It's going to hang on to the band. So you're going to bring tension through the TheraBand apart as you're staying nice and tall. And then release tension, and then add tension, and release, add, release, add, release. 2 more. Last one. Center, release the band, keep the leg, toes flexed, leg turned in, arms will float over your head, little tension on the band, rotate left, right, left, right, breathe, last set, to the right, release the band, cross the leg in, extend the left leg out, legs out to the side, flex your toes, rotate the entire leg bone in. Take the left hand, throw the band behind your back, grab hold. You want that when you're pulling on the band, there's enough tension. So if there's not enough tension, you bring your hands closer together. And when you're ready, reach apart and together. Hands apart, together. Apart, apart. 3, 2, 1. Hold, actually, we're going to do one more. Good. Release the band, bring it to the front, grab hold of it, overhead, a little stretch, rotate left, rotate right, rotate left, right, right, left, right, and release. Good. You're going to tuck that leg back in. You're going to take the band between, like at the inside of your thumb and index. You're going to give the TheraBand enough slack, like give it a lot of slack. Your palms are facing away from you, and then turn your palms to face you. You're going to go under the band, and now the band's resting on top of your wrist, and then rotate so that the palms face the ceiling. Elbows come to your side. You're going to bring the hands away, like apart, and back behind you. So the band's going to press against your rib cage, and then release. Hands away and back, and release. Reach away and back, and release. So squeeze your shoulder blades together, and release. Shoulder blades together, and release. Together, and release. One more time, and release. Keep your hands like that. Palms will face each other. Arms are out in front of you. Elbows bent. Put a little bit of tension on the band. Make sure that the elbows are staying, they're attracted to each other. So don't let the elbows come out. Keep the elbows brought in. So you're trying to have your arms vertical. You're going to bring the band up and down, up and down. So you don't have to go high. You just got to make sure your elbows don't open to the side. Keep your elbows tucked in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the band. Reach your arms up, go wide on the band, bring it behind your back, and spread the band apart. Up and down, up and back, and over. And if you want more tension on the band, just bring your hands closer together. And back. Last one. Reach up and back. Nicely done. All right. You're going to sit back on your disc so that your tailbone's in the middle of the disc. So you're going to be a little bit more wobbly there. Okay. Feet are planted. Feet and knees are hip distance apart. You're going to bring the band back around your ribs like where we started. you're going to crisscross. Have your arms out in front of you. Make sure you're anchoring your feet into the floor. You're going to roll back halfway and then come back up. Roll back and up. So as you come up, we're going to reach the arms back. Roll back halfway and back up. Reach the arms back. Forward and back. Reach back. Forward and back. And forward. Good. You're going to hold here. Our right arm will sweep open. Back to center. Left arm. And center. Right. And center. And left. Last set. Right. And left. Bring your arms forward. Release the band. And there you have it. You're going to come off the band. We're going to roll ourselves all the way down. And you're going to place the disc under your pelvis. So the center of the disc should be the center of your sacrum. Okay? Good. You're going to imagine that your two front pelvic bones, the bones that sort of stick out the most, from there to the pubic bone, you're going to imagine that this is like a tabletop. So you don't want your tail to be tucked under and have your pubic bone above these bones. So right now, so you might have to shift your weight so that where the disc is, so that that's as level as you can get it, okay? Once you're comfortable where feels like it's a flatter surface, so if I was to put heels of my hands on your pelvic bones and my middle and ring finger on your pubic bone, it should feel like it's level there, okay? It should feel like that's all on an even level. So that's our goal for some of the exercises, but for now, you're gonna start there and then we're gonna tilt the pelvis. So you're imagining that from the hip bones to the pubic bone, that's like a bowl. We're gonna tilt the bowl in one direction and then you're gonna tilt the bowl the other direction. Tilt back and forth. So you're creating sort of like a flattening of the back and then an arching of the back. But you're really focusing at the pelvis, tilting so that if there was soup in the bowl, you're tilting it far enough to allow some of the soup to come out. So a lot of people have an easier time in one direction versus the other. So see what yours feels like and work towards the area that's a little bit harder. Put more focus on there. Good. You're going to stop here. We're going to tilt the bowl side to side. So it's a little bit easier when you're on the sit fit like this. So you're being heavy on one side, tilting to that side, and then the other. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Good. Back to center. We're going to go on a diagonal. So you're going to tilt the bowl towards the right hip and then left shoulder. Right hip, left shoulder. So going on a diagonal, tilting from one angle to the other. Good. Center, other side. Left hip to right shoulder. Good. Back to center. A bowl, you're going to do a circular motion. So the entire rim of the bowl is rotating in one direction. Then you get a sense of where are things not moving so well, and then reverse. Back to center. Good. Find your neutral. So find the area where everything's flat. And you're going to pull your belly button to your spine. And you're going to think of your rib cage pulling down. So let your ribs be heavy, but stay flat through the pelvis. A nice level section here in the pelvis. Good. Stay there. Heavy ribs. Abdominals contracted. Float your right leg to a tabletop. And lower. And then left. And then lower. Right. Lower. Left. Lower. Keep going. This time you're going to lift the right leg, and as it's coming down, you're going to start lifting the left. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Double tabletop. If that was easy enough for you, we're going to do double dip. If it was challenging enough, just keep alternating. So drop and lift. So the ribs have to stay heavy and lift, and the pelvis has to stay flat, neutral. 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop one foot, drop the other. Good. Walk your feet into your bum a little bit more. Palms face the floor. You're going to push your bum up into bridge. Ribs are heavy. Good. Hold. Drop till you get to the sit fit. Relax everything and then reactivate, squeeze your bum and lift. Drop, relax, squeeze and lift. Relax, squeeze and lift. Make sure your ribs stay down. Make sure you're breathing. Drop, release, squeeze and lift. Hold at the top. You're going to drop your right hip down until it touches the sit fit and then back up. Drop the left and lift and drop. Lift, drop, lift, 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 drop, and lift. Last one. Lift, lower back down onto the sit fit. Find your neutral, so pelvic tilt. Make sure hip bone, pubic bone are on the same level. Ribs are heavy. Engage your abdominals. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your head. You're going to come up into ab curl. So by doing that, it's really by pressing your ribs down and back up. So you don't want to tilt your pelvis so that your pubic bone's up. So try and stay level through that pelvis and just allow the ribs to be heavy. So you won't go very high with your ab curl. And lower. Lift into curl and lower. You're going to tabletop the right leg as you go up and drop. Left and drop. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Take a look. Your pubic bone should not be coming up towards the ceiling. Stay flat through the pelvis. You're going to hold this next tabletop. You're going to bring left elbow, right knee. And we're going to stay with this leg. You're going to reach it away, come back to center, back to oblique. Reach, across. Reach, reach. Really pull down on the ribs, but keep your pelvis neutral. Anchor down with your left foot. 2 more. Last one. Drop the foot, lower the head down. Breathe. Find your neutral. Make sure your hip bone, pubic bone are on the same plane. You might have to check with your fingers. Heavy ribs, engage your core, but stay neutral. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Come up into ab curl. Hold left leg to tabletop. Push down with your right foot. Anchor that leg down, okay? Right elbow to left knee. Reach away. Inhale. Exhale together. Inhale up away. Try not to let the pubic bone come up towards the ceiling, and don't let your ribs pop up. Keep your ribs down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the foot back to center and release. Good. You're going to bring your arms down, push into the floor, walk your feet in, lift up into bridge. You're going to remove the sit fit, push it away. You're going to drop the right hip all the way down and then lower the left hip back down and push back up. Drop the left hip all the way down and then drop the right hip and back to bridge. Drop the right all the way down, level your pelvis, push back up. Drop the left, level and up. Good. Drop the right, level, up. Drop the left, level and up. Hold at the top. If it's there for you, tabletop on the left, lower back down, tabletop on the right, and down. Keep marching. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Lower back down. Nicely done. You're going to take the sit fit and you're going to place it between your shoulder blades. Bring your head down. So you're going to feel kind of like a chest opening. You're going to interlace your fingers. You're going to, actually no, you're going to inhale your arms overhead. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, you're going to nod the chin, tuck, and you're going to come up into ab curl. Inhale, arms come back, head drops, deep breath. Exhale, tuck the chin, come up into ab curl. Inhale, arms come back and over. Exhale into curl. Good. Inhale back. This time as your head comes forward, right leg to tabletop. Inhale up. Exhale, right leg again. Inhale back. Exhale. Last one. This time we're going to lift the left leg. Inhale back. Exhale lift. Inhale back. Exhale lift. One more time. Exhale lift. Bring your arms back overhead. Hold there. Take a breath. Again. Float your arms over your chest, palm touching palm. Both arms go over to the left, right shoulder blade comes up. And then switch other side. And switch. Try not to let your knees sway from side to side. Keep your pelvis stable and bring your ribs down into the sit fit, towards the sit fit. Don't let your ribs pop up to the ceiling. Good. Back to center, interlace your fingers behind your head. Come up into ab curl. Ribs are pushing down into the sit fit. We're going to alternate tabletop right and left. So staying in the ab curl, right leg comes up, left leg comes up. Right, left, right, left. If that's fairly easy for you, we're going to do double. But if it's challenging enough, keep going with just one side. And lower, and lift, and lower, lift, lower. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Drop the feet, drop the head, reach your arms overhead. Deep breath. One more time. Good. You're going to roll over onto your back, and you're going to keep the sit fit under your rib cage. So you can choose to rest your head on your arms, or you can prop yourself up here. So we're going to straighten the bottom of the top leg, so your toes are pointing forwards. We're We're going to reach the top arm up and over for a nice stretch. Exhale, arm and leg lifts. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lift. Good. It's going to lift. You're going to hold. You're going to lift your head so you can press down with your arm and help a little bit and lower. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring the leg back, arm forward. You're going to turn so your thumb faces the ceiling, and you're going to turn your toes so that your toes point towards the floor. We're going to come back up, arm goes up, leg goes up, body goes up. Keep your body there. Drop the arm, drop the leg. Lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and drop all the way down. Nicely done. You're going to remove the sit fit from there. You're going to place it out in front of you. And you're going to place both your knees onto the sit fit. I still want your heels in line with your tailbone. Okay? From this position, you're going to come into a clam, close the clam, lift that top foot. Close, open into clam, close, lift the top foot. Clam, top foot, clam, top foot. 2 more. Good. This time you're going to keep the top leg on the sit fit and you're going to straighten the bottom leg. Toes point forward. You're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Hold. You're going to extend the top leg so legs come long together. You're going to open your feet like ballerina pose, and we're going to pulse the heels together. So pulse, 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 pulse. Keep going, keep going. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Stay nice and long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. You're going to roll over onto your belly, so you bring the sit fit with you. I'm going to place the sit fit under your chest. So middle of the sit fit should be middle of the breastbone. Arms are down at your sides. So hands are under the shoulders. You're going to come up into spine extension like this, cobra, and release. Come up and release. So you're using your hands a little bit, but you're letting your back take you up. So keep the back of the neck long and lower down. Good. You're going to prop yourself up on your forearms, so slide your hands forward. We're going to do leg kicks. So you're going to flex the ankles, so heel to bum, point the toes, a second kick, and then straighten. So kick, point, kick, and lower. Flex, kick, point, kick, lower. Flex, point, lower. Flex, point, lower. Keep going. So inhale, inhale, lower. Inhale, inhale, lower. Lower. One more time each side. Good. Lower back down. Arms are going to come more in cactus position. So you're going to pull your head up, chest into extension, hover the arms. Lower the head, lower the arms. Back up, and lower. Lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. This time you're going to hold. You're going to reach your arms overhead, forming a diamond shape, tapping your fingers together, back to the cactus. Forward, diamond, down to cactus. Forward, tap, back to side. Forward, tap, side, and hold. When you get to the side, drop your arms, drop your head, remove the sit fit to the side. You're going to drop your head, turn your head to the left. You're going to place your hands behind your back, just stacking your hands one on top of the other. So we're going to bring the legs together. We're going to flex our ankles. We're going to kick on an inhale, kick pointing our toes on an inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to reach the legs long, and we're going to lift the arms to the side, turn the thumbs to face the ceiling. And then as we come down, their head now will face the right. Hands will stack behind your back. You're going to flex your ankle. Inhale, inhale, reach back, thumbs point the ceiling. Drop the head to the other side. Inhale, exhale, reach. Switch sides. Inhale, exhale. Drop the head, hands behind your back. Inhale, inhale. Reach up for exhale. We're down. Inhale, inhale, reach. Lower down, inhale, inhale, exhale, up. One more time. Inhale, inhale, exhale up. And lower back down, push yourself up. And back into a shell stretch. Forehead to your mat, or you can always stack your hands under your forehead and breathe. Good. Come on back. You're going to roll over onto your other side. We're going to repeat the side we haven't done. Sit fit will go under your rib cage. Arm is long, or you can prop your head on your hand. Straighten the top leg, toes point forward. When you're ready, reach the arm overhead. You're going to exhale, arm and leg go up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale over. Next time you come up, you're going to hold at the top. You're going to lift your head here and then drop. Lift the head and lower. You can use your bottom hand to assist you in lifting and lower. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Arm will come forward, leg will go back, thumb faces the ceiling, toes touch, point towards the floor. Bring your head up, and when you're ready, drop, tap the floor, and lift. Tap and lift. Tap, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top and release. Nicely done. You're going to remove the sit fit. You're going to place it under the knees. Heels are still in line with your bum. We're going to go into opening clam, closing, lift top foot. Clam, close, lift. Open, close, lift. Open, lift. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. So keep the top knee on the sit fit. You're going to extend the bottom leg, toes point forward, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, extend the top leg, open your feet, heel taps. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Roll over onto your back. Nicely done. You're going to grab your TheraBand. You're going to bring the band under your, we'll start with our right foot. I like to loop the end of the band here so it's easier to hold on to. Your elbows can rest onto your mat. You're going to keep your other leg bent. You're going to have your foot nice and flat at the top. We're going to lower and lift. So try and keep your arms relaxed. Lowering the leg, lifting the leg. So trying to really draw a straight, it's like you're drawing a straight line. So don't let your leg wobble side to side. Really try and make it straight up and down. When you get to the bottom, you're going to hold. You're going to turn your foot out so your toes are pointing over to the right side. Lift, lower. Good. Next time the leg gets to the bottom, turn so that your toes point to the left. Lift and lower. Stay long in that leg. You're reaching the foot away from you as you're drawing the up and down arc. Good. You're going to come into tabletop. You're going to reach away and back to tabletop. Reach and in. Reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to come back to tabletop. Left leg will come up to tabletop with you. And you're going to come up into ab curl. You're going to reach that leg long again to tabletop. Reach and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it long, straighten the other leg. And we're going to scissor. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double tabletop, switch your hold, drop the head, drop the right foot. When you're ready, start to draw straight line with the left leg. Up and down, reaching that foot away from you, so keeping the leg long. When the leg comes down, hold, turn your toes out to the left, lift and lower. Try and keep control. Don't let the leg wobble side to side. Nice straight line. Good. Next time the leg comes down, hold, turn your toes facing to the right, up and down. Good. Bring it into a tabletop. Reach it long. Back in. Reach. Reach. Good. Next time you get to tabletop, hold, bring the other leg to tabletop, and come up into ab curl. Reach, reach. You can also alternate with the other leg. Next time your leg comes long, you're going to hold, drop the leg, straighten the top one, and scissors. 4 more. Good. Drop the head. Place your right leg inside the TheraBand. Double tabletop. Deep breath in. Exhale. Nod your chin. Come into ab curl. Reach the legs long. Arms come out to the side. Pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Last set. Double tabletop, drop the head, release the band, drop your feet. Nicely done. Bring your feet wide onto your mat, swing your legs side to side. Good, back to center. Draw your knees into your chest, grab hold of your hips. Nice big circles. Switch. Drop your feet. You're going to come up into bridge. You're going to hold, float your arms up, over, back, behind your head. Hold here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, soften the chest, drop the lower ribs, then go down one vertebra at a time. When you get to the bottom, bring your arms back to your side. Inhale. Exhale. Up into bridge. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, start to articulate all the way down. Good. When you get to the bottom, float your arms over your chest. Palm touching palm. Knees go right, arms go left. And switch. Bringing out tensions in your spine. Good. Back to center. Cross your right leg or right ankle over left knee. Pulling it in and letting yourself rock side to side. And then release, switch, cross your right ankle over left ankle over right knee, and then rocking side to side. Good, release, straighten your legs. Bring your legs wide on your mat, flip-flop your legs in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And release, arms at your side, palms face the ceiling, close your eyes and breathe. You did it, you worked on your core strength. Now just take a moment here to try and relax all the muscles you've exercised so you don't go home with any tension. So scan your body from the toes all the way up to your head, even down your arms. And just make sure you've relaxed every muscle possible before we end the class. With every exhalation, you're relaxing your body as much as you can. Good. You survived. Thank you for joining me.